So I know it's been a while since I uploaded the last video, and it's because I've been working on this project. So, welcome to video number 2. So when people are washing their hands, they don't usually have like a timer or anything that tells them they've been washing for 20 seconds. And also, there's like a lot of different ways that people wash their hands. And some of them, they're thorough, and some of them, they're not. Usually what I see people do is just this. I'm done washing my hands. And that's not thorough enough because the virus needs to be like thoroughly scrubbed off your hands for at least 20 seconds. So I decided to build a machine that uses a neural network that detects whether you're washing your hands or not. And if you don't wash your hands thoroughly, it will hose you. After a painful 5 to 7 weeks of trial and error and frustrating moments on Google, I finally got something to work. And this is how I did it. So the first thing I had to do was to actually research how neural networks worked and how to actually build one. This was way easier said than done because nobody online had a straight answer, or they all had different ways of describing a neural network. Luckily, I found this YouTube channel called Deep Lizard where they had this entire series all dedicated to machine learning and building your own neural networks. They explained it very thoroughly and a lot better than I ever could. So if you want to build your own neural network, I highly recommend this channel because they give you example code and they give you very high detailed visuals on how everything works in a neural network. Plus, they give you tips on how to make it more efficient and how to make sure that your neural network has the highest accuracy possible. So check out the channel if you don't want to end up like this. Once I finally understood how to build a neural network, I realized I had to make a lot of training data to make this very accurate. At first I was just going to search the web for a bunch of pictures of people washing their hands, and maybe I would take pictures of me washing my hands as well, but then I realized that there was a much better way to do this. Instead of taking pictures at a rate of 1 picture per 15 seconds, I could instead shoot a video at the highest FPS setting and then extract those pictures from that video. Because that's what a video is. It's just taking a bunch of pictures at a very fast rate. So I took a few videos of me washing my hands, and then I also asked some of my friends to help out as well. And then I got bombarded with 35,000 images. So I had my training data. I also want to point out that I made all my training data gray and I made them all smaller. This way, it would be much easier for the network to digest the training data, and also it wouldn't clog up my hard drive. I then fed the training data to the neural network, and after about 30 minutes to an hour, it was done. I was surprised that it was this accurate, but I wanted to see it work in real time, so I made it run on a video file of me washing my hands, and then this happened. I was blown away. I was really surprised that the 3 weeks of me just researching Google and bashing my head on my desk actually paid off. And this was the first time that when I ran something, it didn't blow up. So with the neural network built, I got working on the hardware. So I'm not gonna lie when I say most of my project is built from literal scraps I found in my garage. In fact, the firing mechanism is this old water gun toy that I found on the floor. I tore down the entire thing, I had to cut some wires, and then I had to solder a couple new wires so that it would connect to my Arduino's digital pin and to the Arduino's ground. I then made some code for my Raspberry Pi to tell the Arduino to fire the pump when it has detected someone not washing their hands. Once I had all the code done to control the water pump, I then started to build the actual frame of the machine. I 3D printed a makeshift mount for the water pump, and then later I attached the Raspberry Pi and the Arduino on the side of the mount. That way it'd be much easier for me to attach the wires between the pump, the Arduino, and the Raspberry Pi. And to make the water pump actually shoot someone in the face, I just used a bunch of random scraps I found in my garage and hot glued it in a way so that it would make the water pump higher and able to hit its target. And after a few hours of hot gluing, it was done. So this is the entire system. Basically, we have your web camera. The web camera, you put it at the side of the sink, you know, the thing where you wash your hands over. The web camera will send the video feed to this Raspberry Pi, which will then plug it into the neural network that it's running. By the way, I know I already mentioned this, but running a neural net on a Raspberry Pi is incredibly slow, and I do not recommend it if you want your neural net to run really fast. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have no idea how to run the neural network remotely. Once the neural net has decided if you're washing your hands or not, the Pi will then send a signal to the Arduino to turn on the water pump, or this brand new LED system accordingly. Oh, and by the way, I added an LED system right here. The white LED turns on when the system has not detected a new hand, so to speak. Then the blue LED blinks for 20 times, each blink representing a second, obviously. And then the green LED turns on when the system says, okay, you washed your hands really thoroughly, good job. Now, for whatever reason you have to not wash your hands, the system will make the red LED blink 3 times. You have a small window to put your hands on the sink and start washing again. Because if you don't, the pump will turn on and it will hose you mercilessly. So now that I've gone over how this entire system works, let's actually test it. So, I have the system set up right here. I just filled the tank with water, and I have my MacBook, which I'm also recording the screen, which is gonna run the program on the Raspberry Pi using BNC. So, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but let's see. I'm gonna run the model, and right now it's loading TensorFlow, because TensorFlow is a pain in the ass to load up. So now the model is running. I'm gonna start washing my hands, and then we'll see how this turns out. Okay, the blue LED is on. I ran out of soap. Okay, so it's checking that I'm washing my hands. Okay, alright, so it's keep going. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Oh, ah! No, I'm washing my hands. I'm washing my Okay. Alright, so Stop. Okay, I'm washing my hands. Alright, okay, yeah, I'm cutting this. That. Oh my god. Oh, damn. That's annoying as shit. Oh, my eye is f***ed up. Yeah! It works! It actually works! My piece of neural network and this piece of like scraps that I found and taped, I literally duct taped this together. It works! It actually works! I'm so excited. So yeah, actually I'm gonna run it again just for fun. Alright, so I put my phone next to the LED so that way you'll be able to see me actually trying to wash my hands. I'm gonna do one more test because I'm actually really surprised that this actually detects where I'm washing my hands. And it's not perfect, keep in mind, but it's better than nothing. And I'm just surprised that my neural net is actually working to a reasonable degree. Alright, I'm running the neural net again, and then I'm gonna just wash my hands for a period, and then I'm gonna take it off. Okay, the neural net's running, so now I'm gonna start washing my hands. The blue LED is on. Okay, hold on, I need to make sure. Oh, shit, bad mistake. Please? Okay, alright, I'm washing my hands, Alright, I'm gonna back off. Alright, please. Okay. Alright, okay, so okay, for a second it detected that I was washing my hands, so shit. So that might have been the reason why. Oh god. Okay. I'm washing my hands. So that might have been the reason why the LED turned blue for a second. I got soap in my eyes. Fuck me. Ah, shit. Ah, can't see. Okay. Alright, it's done. It's green. Ah. Okay. Alright. It works a lot better than I anticipated. It works. I can actually use this to detect whether someone's washing 20 seconds in my bathroom. It works. I'm just very excited. I'm really blown away that this just works. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. As usual, all my code will be on my GitHub, and I'll leave a link in the description below. I really hope you guys are taking the quarantine very well, and I hope you guys are all safe. Please wash your hands for 20 seconds. It will make everyone's lives a lot better. Just please wash your hands. It's very disgusting if you don't. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.